Hey guys, welcome to whatever this is. I've kind of got a little bit of a heavy heart today. We had an issue that happened in BC yesterday that's it's sad on so many levels, and I'm afraid that we're only going to see it on the surface level. So I guess what I want to do today is kind of share my insights on the background. I think what actually caused this to happen. 10 people are dead and so many more are hurt, both physically and emotionally. I feel that hurt from 1,000 kilometers away. I do. There's so many families right now asking, why? Why did this happen? Why did they do it? And I don't think that there's going to be a straightforward answer to that question. They did do it. I think they were just doing the only thing they had left to do in their mind. I've been in some very dark spots in my life, and I'm full of gratitude that when I hit my bottom, I bounced back up. There's been several days and times in my life where I think I've probably been very close to doing something that would be so regrettable, not just for me, but for the people who have known me, who have been around me, the people who shaped me, right? My parents, my siblings, my teachers, my community members, my peers. They all had a very significant role in how I developed as a person. And I'm not going to say that they did anything right. They did enough right in my case that I was able to get out of the cycle somehow. It wasn't anything that I did, just circumstances. I don't believe that the individual who pulled the trigger in this is to blame wholly. They're just the trigger of the gun, right? They themselves are the victim as well in this. All those reasons, all those thoughts that I said that they had in their head, probably, they were put there by somebody. And because of the inability to communicate that had developed in them, the fear, the shame, the feelings of worthlessness, the feeling that they won't belong no matter what they do in this world was put on them by you, by us, by all of us. It's a tragedy. But we're not going to solve it with another law that says we can't kill people, or that says certain people can't kill other certain people. I'm not a big fan of the Bible. I think that the way that it's pushed upon people dilutes and misconstrues the message in it to a point where it's unrecognizable, probably, for what it's supposed to be. And it's supposed to be a message of how to conduct ourselves here on this earth. And that was given to us quite clearly on pieces of stone that some dude found. I'm not sure if I believe the whole story, quite honestly, but there was 10 rules. Those 10 rules covered pretty much everything I think that we as humans need to abide by. And anything further is a bastardization of those rules, meant to create instances where it's possible for those with power and money to get away with doing unspeakable things to other people. But those 10 commandments, everything we need to know is right in them. Treat others as you would have others treat you. That's fucking simple, isn't it? It's like, think about this for a minute. If we continue to treat people with disdain, to place shame upon them for their actions, to disregard them because they are, in our minds, less than because of the situation that they are in, then their situation is going to get much worse. And ours isn't going to get any better. It is just a ticking time bomb at that point, until these people degrade into something like we seen in BC yesterday. For the love of God, for the love of everything that's holy in this whole fucking world, we have got to stop tearing each other down. We have got to start building people up. I don't know how to do that. I build people up the only way that I know how, and that's to include them, to make this sure that the space that I'm in and that they're in is safe for them. And the way that I do that is I stand up for them in situations where I see they cannot. I don't condone their behavior, but I accept it because that's where they are. But for the grace of God, there go I. I was in that situation and it could have gotten much worse for me. It still could get much worse for me. I am by no means immune to this. The only thing that sets me apart from the person that did that stuff in BC is I came to an understanding within me that the world doesn't know what it's talking about, and that there is actually considerable strength within me, and I can love me for being me, understanding that in all of my inabilities, in all of my perceived lack of talent, lack of worthiness, lack of lovability. People, we have to do better. We have to allow people to just be themselves. What does it hurt you? Is there, what hurts me, what would hurt me, is if I ignored that person, if I created that monster by not providing a safe space, by not including them, by not encouraging them. I create my future And in that future, that person might slide into being what we've seen in BC yesterday. This is a really long, slow, whatever this is. But I hope that people see the urgency that we have behind all of this, the need to change before this happens.